Hi guys, this is Dikshant from Python Warrior, and today we are going to learn about functions. So basically, function is a block of organized, usable code that is used to perform a single related action. Functions provide better modularity for your application and a high degree of code reusing. So basically, there are two major types of functions, that is user defined and predefined. Python gives us various number of predefined functions, that is the print function we use, uh, and there are a lot of different functions too, and we can also write our own functions. So basically, the syntax for writing a basic function is we use def keyword, then we give the function name, and then we give parentheses and then a colon. So now inside the function we write the code which can be executed by calling the function. So how do we call the function? We call the function by giving its name, then adding a parenthesis at the end. So basically, this code concatenates the first name, last name, and the space. So and prints it. So basically, when we call this function, it will add a space between these two and print it as a string. And this is similar for a number. So when we run this, we see that the string is concatenated and the 2 plus 3 is added. So now these were the functions without parameter. We did not give any further information to the function. So the functions were basically independent. So now in the function with parameters, so we can give parameters to the function. The syntax is almost similar, just that we can give the name of the parameter here. So coincidentally, the name of the parameter is name here. So now it will we create a message that name plus this string that is welcome to Python for everyone, and then we print the greetings function giving this name. So the rest are the similar examples as we can see. We can also give a list as a parameter. So basically the parameters can be of different types like boolean, string, integer, list. So now functions can also have two parameters. Basically, they can have one, two, more than two parameters. So the two parameters can be given by the same way. Difference is just that we have two parameters. That is basically the thing. So now we give like this is first name and the last name. So the thing that when we have more than one parameter, then we have to either remember position of the parameter, or we can pass the default arguments with the key and variable. So the next thing we see is like there are currently there are two parameters we give. So basically it's no problem to remember that the first parameter is first name. But if there are various parameters, like say there are 10 parameters, then you can't remember the position of each and every parameter and you might mess up. So you can also give the value to the parameter by this way, like we mention the name of the parameter and then the value for the parameter. It's basically the same thing. We just predefine that we are giving this value to this parameter. Now if we even reverse this, like if I give this last name here and do this, even then it will recognize the first name is this and the last name is this. So basically functions can also return things. So function return various types of values, that is string, integer, boolean, list, etc. So they return list the normal way, like if we have a string and we print return it. See, we can also see that this full name is of type string, and when we return this it's like returning a string. And for returning an integer, see this is of class type int and age 5, that is integer. So see this, if we use print type function, the type function is also a predefined function which tells us the type of the variable. Again similarly in this boolean, we return true, we return false, and see this. So now functions can also return list. See, this is a list of evens, so the even number, and if we print the type of even, it will tell us that it is a list. So the functions with default value. So now let's say if there is a function that requires a default value even if it is not provided by the user. So you can see that this is a greetings function again with the name Peter as default. So we can see that there are two instances of greeting. Here we have not given any parameter, and here we have given the name. So basically when we print it, when we did not give any parameter, the default value Peter was chosen. when we gave the parameter, then the user defined parameter was chosen. So basically it's the same thing here and in the other examples too. So now in the earlier examples we saw we knew the number of arguments we are going to give. Let's say we don't know the number of arguments we are going to give. That then we can use this asterisk sign, and it represents arbitrary number of arguments. That is, we can give any number of arguments. Let's say this now prints 20. So basically this nums will act as a string, and see, this is, we can loop through nums and then print the sum. So basically if I add 20 here, say this turns into 40. We can increase the arguments, decrease the arguments. Let's say if we remove this 2, then the sum will decrease. See this. Now we can use the arbitrary number of arguments with normal type of arguments too, like this is team, and we use this team 1 is this, team 2 is this. So basically it can take it as that also. So the interesting thing in Python is we can also pass function as a parameter to another function. So basically the first function here is a square number, which simply returns the square of the number. The second function is do something, which takes two parameters f and x and returns f of x. So basically this is a type of calling a function as we have seen before, like this is the name of the function and then the parameters. So basically and then we print do something, which we give the name of the function and the parameter. So it goes to do something, and f is taken as a square number and x is taken as 3. And when so basically this acts as calling square number 3. Like if we do this square number 3, so basically these two are the same thing. Okay, there is an error, spelling error, my bad. So now see this. So basically it's calling it's passing the function as parameter to another function. So thank you guys, that's all. Hope you liked it. Make sure to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.